Hello friends, in previous lecture we have discussed about the concept of reciprocal lattice and Bragg's law in vector form, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about the Ewald construction and Bragg's law in reciprocal lattice system. Okay, we know that the concept of reciprocal lattice is introduced by the P.P. Ewald. He also introduced the Bragg's condition in reciprocal lattice system. So we will see the construction of Ewald's pair in reciprocal lattice system. Okay, we have few steps for the construction of Ewald's pair. First, consider a reciprocal lattice system in which X-ray incident on any arbitrary point. Okay, so we have this any arbitrary point and X-ray incident on this. Okay, we will give name to this point A. Okay, so next is draw the AO vector. Here we can see second step is draw AO vector in the direction of incident X-ray beam. Okay, so let us draw the AO vector. Okay, this A point is any arbitrary point. This is not reciprocal lattice point. Okay, so this is incident X-ray beam. This is actually monochromatic X-ray beam. Okay. We know that the wavelength of incident X-ray beam is lambda. And second condition is the wavelength of this AO vector should be reciprocal, or we can say the length of this AO vector should be reciprocal of this incident X-ray beam. We know that the wavelength of this incident X-ray beam is lambda. So we can say that the length of this AO vector is 1 by lambda. Okay, and consider this O point as the origin of this reciprocal lattice system. Okay, and next step is draw the circle considering this OA as a radius of that circle and this A point as a center of this circle. So let us draw the circle. Okay, here we have lattice points on circle. Okay, so this circle is known as Ewald circle in 2D space because this is all in 2D space. If we see this circle in 3D space, it look like a sphere and it is known as Ewald sphere. Okay, so Ewald also says that this at which point this circle intercepts the reciprocal lattice point, there is possibility of diffraction pattern. Okay, so at that point we will get the diffraction pattern. Here we can see this circle is intercepts to this point 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this circle or this pair, Ewald's pair, should intersect at least one point. Okay, therefore there is a possibility of diffraction. Okay, so we will see the Bragg's condition in reciprocal lattice system. For determine the derivation or determine the Bragg's condition in reciprocal lattice system, we will draw the reciprocal lattice vector which connects the another reciprocal point which is B from origin of reciprocal lattice system. Okay, this is G. We know that G is a reciprocal lattice vector, and also draw the another vector AB which connects this incident point A and reciprocal lattice point B. Take the normal on this OB, or we can say reciprocal lattice vector. Okay, this is E. So from this simply, because we have here right angle triangle, so from this simply we will consider or we will calculate the Bragg's condition, or we will determine the Bragg's condition. Now we have right angle triangle, and from this right angle triangle we can calculate the Bragg's condition, or simply we can calculate the sin theta. What is sin theta? Sin theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. So here we have opposite side OE divided by this AO, that means hypotenuse, and the value of AO is 1 by lambda. So we can simply write here 1 by lambda. If we shift this value 1 by lambda to the LHS of equation, we will get sin theta into 1 by lambda is equal to OE. But we know that what is OB? OB is mod of OB is equal to twice of OE, because due to this normal, OB is divided into equal 2 parts. So we can simply write here OB is equal to twice of OE. So we can simply write here, if put the value of OE in this equation, we will get mod of OB is equal to twice of sin theta divided by lambda. Okay. But we know that according to Bragg's law, n lambda is equal to, what is Bragg's condition? N lambda is equal to 2d sin theta. Here we rearrange this equation, n is equal to 2d sin theta divided by lambda. And next, n divided by d is equal to 2 sin theta upon lambda. Here we have 2 sin theta upon lambda is equal to n by d. And here we have OB is equal to 2 sin theta upon lambda. So we will write this OB is equal to, what is the value of this 2 sin theta upon lambda? This is equal to n by dHKL. Okay. So from these two equation, we can simply write here 2 sin theta divided by lambda is equal to n dHKL. Okay. So from this equation, we can simply write here cross multiplication, from the cross multiplication of this equation, n lambda is equal to 2 dHKL sin theta. This is the Bragg's condition in reciprocal lattice. Okay. Thank you for watching this video, and also subscribe the channel.